Normally we would go the week before Thanksgiving. Past 4 years I think we were down to the Houston Invite, but we want to try something a little bit different this year in our backyard. We don't have to fly to Federal Way, so we can drive out there, which I think will be a little bit nicer on their bodies. Gives us a little bit more time to figure some things out. Allow them to go home for the holiday, kind of recharge emotionally, be around their families. So looking forward to it. I mean, I think they are as well. It's a nice checkpoint for us to see kind of where we're at for the second half of the season. Been really happy with the freshmen so far. So I think we have a lot more information about who these kids are athletically already from the number of home meets that we've had, so that they've been able to race with a certain level of comfort here. So we know a little bit more about the freshmen, which normally is what I need with this meet. And then beyond that, we're a really experienced group. So we're not looking to reinvent the wheel right here. I think it's a very big meet. There are about 1,000 participants at it. So it is a little bit different than the normal college invite. But what's nice is this is our backyard regionally, so I think we're going to show off well. I like where we're sitting in terms of just the psych sheet and where kids are entered. So I think this is going to be great from a recruiting standpoint, from showcasing who we are, and I think we're going to get into some really good races. I think with the upperclassmen, there are very specific goals that some of them have addressed already in terms of where they want to be from a performance standpoint. What I look for is more from a competitive standpoint than from a final time standpoint. Like, how are we competing? What are the decisions that we're making in races? So there's going to be carryover again into the second half of the year as we try to fine tune for the WAC championship meet. But mostly I'm just looking to see how we compete. And we've had some really close meets this year against some really good competition. So I think that competitive streak is there. And so I like that. And we'll see.
Close to home, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Really close to home for Leah.
Yeah.
She gets to go swim, kind of show off. She's one of the top end athletes for you. What do you expect out of her? What do you hope that she can get out of a meet close to home on this stage? Well,
that was one of the people in particular who sat down with me at the beginning of the year and said, at the Husky Invite, I have some certain things that I'm looking for. And, that's essentially, that's the pool she grew up swimming in. That's where her club team was from. And, her parents live over in Mercer Island, so they'll be there for the meet, which is good. And we kind of talked about celebrating, kind of your last hurrah. It's a nice way to begin, that final segment of your career, really. And so I think she's a big meet swimmer, when she puts on the tech suit, and it kind of changes her whole mindset. And she's won some really close races this year already, which is something that we needed to see at the beginning of last year that took a little while to develop. So I think there's much more confidence there. I think, we'll work into that meet, but by the end of this, we're gonna be where we need to be with her.